We're back from Oblivion. The Battlehorn Man horse is still here, apparently. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I was wondering if we were going to get that ability, and we do. It's the same thing as the mace. So to a lesser extent, but it also has. That's pretty cool.
Queen Alessia.
Am I supposed to talk to one of you? No private conversation, I shouldn't interrupt them. Oh, Alessia's here.
The Tower of White Gold has finally fallen. The Iliad Empire has ended, and humans throughout Cirid will celebrate this day for years to come. Yet for Morehouse and I, this occasion is tinged with sadness, for one of our champions has fallen. I thank you for your personal role in the closing chapters of the Slave Rebellion. Without your aid, the Spirit Barrier may still be standing, and Umaril may still be the antithesis of all that the rebellion stands for.
What will you do now?
Once we have cleared any remaining pockets of resistance, I will use the Tower of White Gold as the seat of government for the first human empire. Among the first things I will do is rebuild the empire and instate the 8 divines as the state religion, so that man and mare can live in harmony. Under my rule, an era of peace and freedom will ensue throughout Tamriel.
Your new empire. Where's Naomi?
I instructed Naomi to stay out of harm's way. She was witnessing the battle from afar, from the safety of Fanak Hezekiah. No doubt that as an historian, this battle was of immense interest to her.
You see Gareth?
I know not to this Gareth that you speak of. Should any enemy have been captured, they would be kept prisoner at Fanak Hezekiah.
Didn't you think to,
Once you are ready, please return with Naomi, and we will find a way to get you back to the Third Era.
The Tower of White Gold has fallen, the Iliad Empire has ended. Really do be like that. The Chad fire. I do like how it does give you a little bit of light aura. Very helpful for dungeons. Isn't that beautiful? The sun is setting on the Iliad Empire. Why are you wearing that? Why did I make her wear that? Oh god. But it's very, very scenic. I like it. But now, we must go to Fanak Hezekiah.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Okay. It doesn't even give me a quest. That's definitely just like, oh yeah, listen to what she just said. But this whole place is like on fire and Garrett's there holding her hostage. I would not be. Yep. Can't make this stuff up. Alright, bitch. You really want to do this? My fucking sword is on fire. Like, y'all think this is some sort of sick joke? Because I'll let you know. Chief, what happened? Gareth is here. He has opened the time portal inside. Queen Alessia's throne and Ryan was facing him alone. Must find a way to get inside. Chief.
The gate is open from the other side. We can't get into the throne room. Captain Gaius? Are you still alive? Open the gate so we can help.
The Chad Gaius.
Captain Gaius, please open the gate.
The Chad Gaius. Oh. Gaius, you will be rewarded. Oh.
Please, sir, let us in.
Gareth has entered the portal. It's imploded, pulling in everything around it, including Naomi. I should talk to any survivors to find out what happened. Poor Gaius. I will remember you for what it's worth. Oh, nice keep. Sure, I'll be taking that. In honor of you, I will bring it back to the Third Era.
I'm sorry, sir. I wasn't able to get into the throne room in time.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I was asleep and was woken up by the commotion. Naomi was wounded, but she ran through the gate before it closed. She just stood there, and that alien in the white armor struck her down.
Is that all?
Oh yes, there's something else. Before she ran in, she yelled something at me. Something like, "Tell the Divine Crusader he must get the Adibal." To come think of it, as soon as she was in the throne room, she went straight for the Adibal and put it around her neck. I tried my best, sir, but I'm sorry I couldn't save Naomi. I know she meant a lot to you.
You did well.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, she did take it. What a little bitch. Alright, what does this say exactly? Her instructions take the Adibal she was wearing around her neck. For what reason I do not know, but checking her belongings may yield some information. If I find a way back to the Third Era, I'll need to look for her and hope that Gareth hasn't taken the Adibal first. Into her tent we go! Into her tent we go! I like it was just staring at him. Like, oh god, oh fuck. Wait, now the key doesn't. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ugh. Here we go. Oh, God. 11 pages? I think it's important we read it. Being sent back in time to the eve of the fall of the White Gold Tower would normally be a dream come true for a student of First Era history. This was the result of Gareth's portal imploding, sucking in the Divine Crusader and everything else around it, myself included. Still, I've been lucky enough to meet St. Alessia, Murahouse, and Perennial Whitestrake. Queen Alessia, as she is known here, somehow recognizes that I am from a different era and has allowed me to stay with them at their military headquarters at Fanasculi. I've been allowed to study the 3 artifacts that are stored here at Fanasculi. We're just going to say F. The Adibal. Most are familiar with Chimal Adibal, the legendary Ayleid soul gem that eventually became the Amulet of King, is worn by the Septim Emperors. What was not known was that Chimal Adibal is one of 3. The Divine Crusader showed up at Fanasculi. Like me, the Divine Crusader was sucked into Gareth's portal when it imploded and was sent back in time. The Crusader's relics were almost completely destroyed by whatever process Gareth used to open the portal, though. The Divine Crusader just set off in a quest to somehow restore the relics. Studying the Adibal, they seem to show all the properties of black soul gems, but appear to radiate even greater power. Seems to allow a user to store their soul inside without dying, though of course I dare not try. Queen Alessia has summoned Morehouse, Perennial, Olmgerd, and the Divine Crusader to a secret meeting. If I'm not wrong, she should be claiming the fall of White Gold any day now. Perennial stormed White Gold Tower on his own, just as the legend said he would, but I wonder what's up with Gareth. We haven't seen him since we arrived. He was collecting various artifacts. The Elder Scroll and the Crusader's relics were used to open his time portal, and I presume that the armor of Sotha Still is for the return trip. Oh, makes sense. But what does he plan to use Oriel's Bloodstone for, and why was he trying to kidnap me before? The Divine Crusader has left in pursuit of Pelenal. The Spirit Barrier protecting the White Gold Tower seems to be some kind of planar nexus. Since the Divine Crusader was able to follow Umaril into the Spirit Realm, the same means could be used to breach the Spirit Barrier. Marhouse has just commanded the Alessian to head for White Gold. This is it, the turning point in history where the Ayleid Empire ends. I think I'm in great danger. If Oriel's Bloodstone is a drop of Akatosh's blood, Gareth only needs one of the Adibal here in a blood sample from myself or Queen Alessia, and he'd have all the components from which the Amulet of Kings was made. If he's found a way to create an amulet of kings and corrupt the covenant between gods and men, the implications are horrible to consider. He'd be able to tap into powers granted to those with dragon blood. Receive magical protection from the Nine, by the Nine. Relight the dragon fires, proclaim himself emperor, command man and mer alike. With everyone at White Gold, now would be the best time for him to get back here. I must prevent Gareth from attaining this power. Naomi's journal suggests that Gareth might be trying to make a false amulet of kings. If he succeeds, he could relight the dragon fires and be crowned emperor of Tamriel. I must find a way to stop him. You got any ideas, Agata? Because I don't know how to get back. Does she have anything in her bag? No. She has tobacco. She dips. She dips. Oh, what's up?
Sir, can I request a favor of you? I was hoping you could bring news of the attack on Fanasical to Queen Alicia and General Morihaus. They'll be able to send reinforcements, which I think we'll definitely be needing now.
I'll deliver.
Thank you, sir. One of the patrols should be back shortly, and we'll be able to hold Fanasical until then.
Thanks, Chad. We should rename him to Chad.
I heard that you're...
Oh. That's why Oblivion is better than Skyrim. Because you can do set actor full names so easily and just change the name of empires. Or just soldiers, just anyone you want. It's just so funny. I have no idea why they removed set actor full name from Skyrim. It fucking bewilders me. It's just so funny. Watch that just like break the game.
The ashen look on your face tells me that something terrible has transpired. Please tell me, what happened?
Gareth killed everyone.
Everyone? How? That is terrible news indeed. And what of Naomi? And the Adibel?
All gone, sucked into Gareth.
Then this Gareth is no ordinary foe. Fanatical is well guarded by trained soldiers, including members of my Queen's Guard. Despite our success at the Tower of White Gold today, I'm afraid that our situation has become yet more desperate. Gareth has taken two very powerful godstones, who grant him the power to influence man and mare alike. With the Elder Scroll in his possession, Gareth has shown his willingness to alter the course of history for his own personal gain. If he is not stopped, he will threaten the existence of millions of lives, past, present, and future. As the Divine Crusader of the Third Era, this task falls to you, Lord Crusader.
How do I get back?
None of us here possess the knowledge to open the portals that you described Gareth summoning. However, there is an alternative, but it is fraught with danger. It's possible that you could be killed in the process.
Alright.
Some time ago, we captured an alien mage. Malanier, as he is known, turns out to have unrivaled expertise in petrification magic. Quite simply, he'll turn you into a statue for 4,000 years. Indeed. While petrified, you will not age or require food, water, or even air. If all goes as expected, you will return to normal when the spell ends. But there are two potential problems. The first is that such long-duration petrification has never been attempted before. If there are any miscalculations, we may miss the date that you wish to return to by hundreds or even thousands of years.
Well, hundreds is doable. I am a high elf after all. What's the second problem?
While petrified, you will effectively be a statue. You'll be unaware of your surroundings and cannot react to any events around you. Therefore, you must choose a location where your statue will be safe from damage for at least 4,000 years. I know the risks are great, but we have no alternatives. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide whether you wish to take this course of action.
Can the mage be trusted?
I have no doubts about Melania. Let's say we have an arrangement that will guarantee his cooperation. Quite simply,
Alright.
thank you for taking up the task of traveling back to your time and confronting Gareth. You'll need to choose a location that will be undisturbed for the next 4 millennia.
Fuck, I don't know. Oh, Vanua definitely wouldn't. Vanua definitely wouldn't. Fanacusuli, unlikely. Unlikely, too close to the Imperial City. Sursen also too close. All these ones are objectively too well known. But Vanua isn't. Vanua's only gone into like 3 times at best. No, twice, really. 3 if you count me. So, let's do Vanua.
Vanua, you say? Interesting choice. That settlement was abandoned several years ago, as it was sinking into the sand. Then again, that might mean it will become forgotten and remained undisturbed. Did you visit the site in the Third Era?
Yes, I found Pelinal's effigy there.
Well, that effigy certainly wasn't created by us. So it would seem that what you saw was actually your petrified self.
Oh,
Vanua
fuck!
it is, then. I'll tell Captain Arian to escort the alien mage Melania there. They'll be waiting for you outside the settlement.
Fuck!
I'll also ensure that all the belongings you placed in the chest in your tent are transferred there. On that word, it's time for us to say farewell to you, Lord Crusader. I'm sorry for the unfortunate circumstances surrounding your visit, but I'm certain that your presence here was the will of the Eight. May the gods watch over you no matter where or when your travels take you.
I've chosen to be petrified. Queen Alessia has arranged for Captain to escort the alien mage to wait at the site and have my belongings transferred there.
Do you have questions? May the Eight guide your way.
I'm on duty.
Umaril, you look like an absolute loon.
I'm on.
That is interesting. That's actually really good, like, design decision. Alright. In the event that doesn't go well, better save. Oh, why is this green? It doesn't make any sense. It should be red marker. And I don't really know. See. Can't really do a move to player for Caranthier. Because I'd like to just see what the rest of Sirot is like. So far, we've pretty much been contained to the Heartland. You know what? We'll do a whole video just exploring. I think that's a good move. You know, I mean, time's irrelevant at this point. But I think it'll be interesting because I don't know, like, you know, how much was really. Sorry, I'll just make like a general marker this way. You know, like how much there really was that was put into this. I mean, 2 things though. Like, if it wasn't intended for you to explore it, then I don't know why all these would be marked. That's 1. Number 2. Like, I don't know. See, I want to know if there's like how much more there is, you know? I mean, the README didn't produce that much information, so I don't know. Problem is, like, if there's other quests here, like, I'll do them, definitely. That or they'd become, you know, undoable. Which one's this? Saya Tatar. Ooh, okay. We might have our answer if all these have just a needs to key. We might have a solid answer as to whether that is like a yes or a no. So, we'll certainly find out. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a quick save right now. We're gonna do a TMM 1. Okay. Good thing I did this. This whole area doesn't have anything. It's all literally the Heartland. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Well, they didn't even do Anger. Okay. It is strange that they would... Yeah, I don't... maybe with the borders on, there's like a warning not to go that way. That might be something. I think that is certainly very misleading, though. At least for the user. They might be like, oh my god, I get to explore all of Cyrodiil. Like, yes, true you do. Not a false statement. But it's more the Heartlands is really well done, but nothing else is actually completed. Which is certainly, like, I hold no grudge against that. I think even doing this much is... Die. But... Wait, what's hitting us? What the fuck is that? Is that a harpy? Anyway. Oh, actually. Oh, it's pretty much as good as a torch. All right. Great. I'm a fan. Oh boy. Oh, you. All right. Cold touch tome. Yeah, all these dungeons, pretty much, from what I can tell, just seem to be, I don't want to say placeholders, because that's not what they are, but like, oh, you remember these dungeons? Well, they also existed 4,000 years ago, in a similar state, but... Oh! I kind of wish that was a little bit more well-defined. But... Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, most of these dungeons, probably anyway, just by my own guess, are probably dungeons that explicitly in the default game have... Fuck. Have, I didn't mean to hit you, friend. Probably explicitly only have, have animal spawns. Ow! Why is this one rare? Sure. And then what was probably done was just a full-on copy-paste. Just like
Do not fear.
I am certainly
Be
fearing.
seeing you.
Yeah, just... galleries, huh? I don't care enough. It's a respectable thing, though. I just wish it was a little more obvious why they put the dungeons in. And I mean, I don't... And it seems like that for all intents and purposes, that there's really only one settlement. Let me quick save and do a TMM1 again. Okay, so there are just general little guys here. Oh, Vilverin, actually. Vilverin would be a good one. Here's what we'll do. I'll go to Sursum. I'll travel to Vilverin and see if there's anything inside. And then I think from there we'll just go straight to Vanua. Why are you here? Orsinium didn't... Just stop. Stop. You don't deserve to be here. Stop. Good one. I don't even know who that is. Well, next time we'll figure it out. Thank you all for watching.